The industry is often led by technology, and hand in hand with technology has to go good design. There's no point in having all of this fancy technology if it doesn't actually serve a purpose and help people.
Digital design program in particular is kind of interesting in that because the students learn to both code and design, they're the masters of their entire project.
In the first couple of terms, we're really concerned with covering off tools. Adobe Illustrator and the Adobe Creative Suite is a big one.
We teach from 3D to 2D, frame-by-frame animation, video production, projection mapping.
They learn from the most basic of information architecture to the technical aspects, learning the software, learning the tools.
You come here, you get the experience you need in 1 year, and they teach you not just how to do things, but how to think and how to learn quickly enough so that when you graduate, you're out there before anyone else and you're learning with the tools given to you right away and you're able to succeed earlier on than others.
Doing the digital design program allows you to apply and qualify for a breadth of different jobs. For example, from user experience designer, user interface designer, all the way through to front-end developer using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and jQuery. Also motion graphics animator, motion graphics designer.
They can work directly in motion graphics studios, or they can work in an interactive studio as an animator.
They get to do things like build their portfolio pages and customize it in that direction. And then they have a working web page which they can then throw up online.
VFS prepares students with their faculty and the industry background.
We've got phenomenal user experience instructors, phenomenal motion graphics instructors.
Everybody comes from industry, which is great. They all have experience working in the very industry that the students probably want to go into.
Those industry connections that sort of come to appetizers and enjoy an evening with networking with our students.
Appetizers is a great way for the students to go and interact with industry professionals. Some students right away get picked up and spoken to by different representatives. Others kind of have to romance their way into that relationship. And either way, it's always a starting point because after that night, whether it's weeks or months down the road, they've started that communication already and it still becomes a good jumping point for them to continue with their interviews.
If you want to succeed in the digital design program, you will succeed the most if you always have your goal in mind. And your goal could be to get that job as a designer when you graduate in 12 months' time.